Hello, folks, and welcome back once again. We are here playing The Lost Crown. We're still on day 2, which is surprising for how many, well, quite frankly, hours we put into this. Anyhow, in our last episode, we checked out the church. Now, we're going to do some research in the museum. Because we finally have Oogle here. I think that's Oogle. No cameras. No. Fuck that. Alright, we have a map.
Good afternoon. May I explore the museum?
Of course. That's why it's here.
Thanks. I'm Nigel, by the way. Nigel Danvers.
How interesting. I'm Oogle, Professor Oogle, the curator of this museum.
Why the hell is he talking from behind that glass?
Is there an entrance fee?
Normally, yes. But the museum is free during public holidays.
Is the museum haunted?
Saxton has many old buildings, young man, which have played host to many characters. I believe some may be reluctant to leave the homes they once knew.
Possible.
Should I be looking out for anything in particular?
Many of our exhibits are unusual or rare. What were you looking for in particular?
Sorry, folks, I'm drinking coffee. What can you tell me about the lost Anglo-Saxon crown?
What can you tell me about the lost Anglo-Saxon crown?
Is it lost? Something that has yet to be found is not necessarily lost.
I'm not sure I understand.
If something has remained hidden through centuries of upheaval and mischief, do you really think you have the right to disturb its slumber?
Let's check out Agar. Maybe he has a connection to him. Well, if that's true, then he won't tell us a damn thing.
Does the name Ager mean anything to you?
The Acres lived for many centuries out by Northfield. The family home still stands on Raven Lane.
Where can I learn more about them?
Here, of course. There are some exhibits with Acre connections. The murder and the mystery man may well be of interest.
Yeah. Huh. I don't think he'll agree to that, but we might as well check.
Could I borrow an exhibit for a séance or similar experiment?
The answer is no. Be warned, our security cameras are everywhere. We see all.
This place has a lot of security and a bunch of other crap for a podunk museum.
May I ask you about something else?
Yes, but do make your mind up.
Would it be possible to return
Probably
here
no.
tonight to ghost hunt?
Certainly not. Some of our exhibits are priceless. We can't have students running around looking for ghouls and goblins.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
It is my job to help. Information is free, but feel free to donate to our fund.
Do I have... No, I do not have any money.
That's not right.
Okay, they're holding 3 crowns. Huh. The 3 kings of Saxton. History tells us that 3 Anglo-Saxon men ruled the area we now know as Saxton from the 5th century. They were Aldwulf and his 2 sons, Ganwulf and Pendred. Adwulf. Yeah. Aldwulf. Old Wolf. Can't think of what Gan is. Aldwulf made the briny seaside his kingdom, with Pendrade based in Ulcombe. Little is known about Ganwulf, although his kingdom is believed to have been located in the farmlands north of Saxton, now known simply as Northfield. Arriving in wooden boats after the departure of the Romans, these men were highly skilled in craft, land management, and animal husbandry. The existing tribes of Anglia required strong, knowledgeable, and supportive rulers, so the established way of the northeast Europeans proved invaluable. Centuries after his death, the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle remembers Aldwulf as a mannered and intelligent man whose sons carried on his good work for many decades. Their influence and way of life still echoes throughout modern Anglia and beyond. Let's see. These guys have faces. These ones do not. Maybe they're part of a puzzle. Some interesting facts about Saxton Museum. The museum was converted in the 1950s to the feast of displays and exhibits you see today. Don't miss the Saxton Monster, a magnificent fossil discovered along the Saxton coastline. Learn about the Anglo-Saxon kings who ruled this area over 1,000 years ago. Indulge your passion for our local flora and fauna by visiting Saxton Museum's library. New, Haddon Industries have donated several interactive touchscreen panels. Feel free to learn more about the town by poking and prodding these new additions. Don't forget, Saxton Museum is free during public holidays. Small charges made at other times. Please visit the official website for further details and exciting news regarding future exhibitions. Learning can be fun. Excuse me.
Many archaeologists believe there is treasure hidden out there in the fens.
Okay.
The museum is based in Saxton's Old Town Hall, built around 1890.
Okay. This used to be the town hall then. It must be.
Be sure to check the upper gallery to view some of our artistic masterpieces. The new video panels can be found in the butterfly room and upper gallery.
Northfield. What the heck is this? is a loud ghost.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
I think I can open this. Sickle. Book.
Ager House, Raven Lane, Northfield.
Nestled in the leafy lanes of Northfield, the Ager Farm is a distinct reminder of times gone by. Standing proud alongside Carrion Wood, the house and surrounding farmland predate the Black Death. Sadly, the farm is one of only a few buildings left to show where the village of Northfield had its center. The house itself is currently occupied, but admission was refused by the current owner. Northfield Church stands overlooking the Great Fenland to the north of Saxton. Away from the briny water, the forests and ferns have been allowed to flourish. The church itself is an architectural oddity with pagan roots and a commanding Norman tower. The inside also offers a few wonders for the wandering enthusiast. The effigy of Nicholas Kearney dominates the chapel. Visiting the church is no easy task, as it is up there. Okay. Ager House, that was found there. This hat was found in the field. This was found in the church. The weapon. A rusting scythe was found 3 days after the body near Raven's Lane and Ager House. William Ager, resident, was questioned by the police but released without charge. A battered hat. A dirty miller's hat was discovered on the boundary of the woods sometime after the murder. It is unknown whether this item has any connection with the crime. Did it belong to the mystery victim? Clark's Guide to the Antiquities of Anglia was found near the woodland path and lane to Northfield Church. The body was not discovered for another 3 years. The book contains entries covering Ager House and Northfield Church. Was the mystery man a tourist exploring the county's monuments and older houses? Who is the mystery man? Years of intense investigation by the Anglia police forces found no substantial clues as to the identity of the mystery man and why he was killed. Wait. So this body isn't... Oh, God.
No photography, filming, or tampering in the museum.
Ugh. Figures. Something happened. The life and times of a Saxton building. All the buildings of Saxton have undergone many changes over the passing centuries, none more so than the humble harbor cottage. Perched on the edge of the inner harbor wall, the cottage was once the winching store, which housed a complex series of gears, pulleys, and ropes. Fishing boats would sail into the archway to the rear of the building and unload their briny catch. In later years, the archway was walled up, with the small building converted into a dwelling for visiting fisherfolk. and those seeking shelter from the harsh North Sea. By now, the building had 2 floors, one for storing boats and equipment, and an upper level for accommodation. The treacherous open trap door joined the two. The building's later history is more mysterious. It came under the ownership of Eduardo de Molina, a well-heeled merchant from southern Spain. His business in the town and his need to buy property was never clear, for Eduardo committed suicide in the 1950s. His story and the further history of the cottage are explored below. Huh.
The museum is open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., except on public holidays.
A death at Harbor Cottage. Arriving in Saxton just after the war, Eduardo de Molina made a definite and lasting impression on the small town. Over the years, the Anglian coast has seen much in the way of trade, tourism, and visitors, but Molina's sharp suits and flamboyant air were very exotic to the simple people of the area. Sadly, Eduardo committed suicide only a few years after his arrival. By this time, he had acquired property such as the Watch House, Harbor Cottage, and Dickens House. In fact, his body was found in Harbor Cottage, dangling between the trapdoor and the lower levels. It is not known why Eduardo had chosen to hang himself in such a fashion, but local gossip hinted that he had experienced a great disappointment a few days before his death. It is believed that he had been searching for something connected with his family or business. Okay, that's why, boy. Huh. So, that's why that part of the cottage, had some EVPs. The Saxton Caverns. This natural warren of caves and tunnels has existed since prehistoric times and has attracted geologists, archaeologists, and paranormal enthusiasts. Some say it is near impossible to measure the exact length of the caves as they appear to change with each visit. Local police encourage visitors to visit the first few meters of the caves, but not to venture any further. It is too easy to become disoriented in the dark, damp, and deep caverns. Enjoy the caves, but do not put your life or loved ones at risk. Emily Travers. The 1940s saw a tragedy in the Saxton Caverns. Emily Travers, daughter of the local doctor, is thought to have perished in or near the caves after being overcome by the strong Anglian tides. Although her body has never been discovered, her spectacles were discovered washed up on the beach some days later after her disappearance. Emily was a regular sight to all the local people, who described the young lady as warm, generous, and loved by all. Huh. Some believe it is Emily's voice which is heard calling from the Saxon Caverns, nicknamed the Siren's Cave, or singing on the spring breeze. Local fisherfolk refuse to leave the harbor if the sound of Emily's voice is heard. They believe she is attempting to warn them of impending doom on the North Sea. Fisherfolk the world over are highly superstitious people. Even today, Emily's presence is felt around town. A keen botanist, Emily was often to be found exploring the woodlands and cliff tops around the town looking for rare plants and flowers. Some say it was her inquisitive nature which ultimately led to her death. Of further note, Emily's beloved squire, a terrier, is often seen around the town. The lovable animal was said to search the town for his kindly owner. He died exactly 1 year after Emily's death. What was the name of that woman at the Ager house? No. Shattered glasses. Emily's eyeglasses were found washed up on the Saxton shore 2 days after her disappearance. No sight nor sound has ever been reported of Emily, although her father searched the county for many years. What did happen to Emily? Was she abducted? Did she wander into the Saxton caverns and lose her way? Did she fall from the cliff top by the old boat store? Emily's departure may always be a mystery. Okay.
What haunting eyes? They follow you around.
I wonder if that is just a visual effect or what.
That's not right. What haunting eyes? They follow you around.
Let's check this out. Okay. Oh, a trilobite.
Do browse the library for books about Saxton and beyond.
You guys are really paying a lot of attention to me. Who were the Anglo-Saxons? Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a lot of books to read.
The May Day Fair will be held on Saxton Shore this Monday. Don't forget to explore the mystery surrounding the Saxton skeleton.
Someone has to be in there.
You can marvel at our fine collection of butterflies.
Okay.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Yeah.
The Suicide's Noose. A grisly reminder of Edward Molina's fate. The local businessman and celebrity killed himself in the late 1950s.
Oh, God.
Take the weight off your feet and watch our film about the town.
Nautical history. These items were donated by Walter Spivey, famed seaman of the Saxton Seas.
Okay. ivy.
The Last Trumpet, a surviving musical instrument from Saxton's long-lost brass band.
This is one heck of a detailed museum.
There has been a settlement in this harbour since Neolithic times.
Beakers and pots. Discovered in the woods and fields around Northfield, they are thought to be 4,000 years old. The Saxton Claw, originally thought to be Grendel's Claw, by the dragon-fearing folk of ages past. This fossil is thought to date from the Jurassic era.
This is way too detailed for a museum, especially for a town this size.
The secret Saxton recipe. Discovered in the basement of the Lighthouse Cafe, this ancient recipe is thought to be Anglo-Saxon in origin. Saxton punch. A flask of Saxton punch, a strong medieval beverage. Discovered in the wine cellar of the Bear.
Okay. Huh. Huh.
The Sax. A replica Saxon sword, based upon a priceless item found in the murky swamps of Sedgemarsh.
Okay. Guess it's weighted up here. And like overhead strikes are preferred. But then this thing's curved right here. And these symbols.
Old-time music. Old gramophone recordings, donated by Wesley Russett after their discovery in Oakham Church.
There's another place in here. No, there isn't.
Many archaeologists believe there is treasure hidden out there in the fens.
Large black crows.
Okay. Oh. I didn't want to do that quite yet. I didn't even know that there was another floor. Oh.
The museum is based in Saxton's old town hall, built around 1890.
There's types of butter. Holy shit. Where'd you go? Oh, maybe. No. No. Where did you go?
Be sure to check the upper gallery to view some of our artistic masterpieces.
Okay. Maybe where he came from. Oh no. Oh god, they have a motion sensor for this damn room.
The new video panels can be found in the butterfly room and upper gallery.
Oh, they don't have a motion sensor. Well, they do, but a really simple one. And that's their movie. Huh.
The museum will be closing in 10 minutes. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, well, I didn't see everything yet. Let's see. Okay, there's only four in this one. Welcome, weary traveler, to Saxton Museum and Library. The ancient fishing port boasts a rich, varied history dating back to the most primitive of times. Bloodthirsty barbarians once roamed our deep, dark landscape, leaving us haunting reminders of dangerous times. Alongside ancient treasures, you will also find the museum features an eclectic mix of ancient and modern. You're not kidding there, buddy. From an Anglo-Saxon sword and helmet to railway memorabilia and gifts from the East. Warrior's helm. Let's see, where's that? Where am I? Okay.
The museum is open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
The museum will be closing in 10 minutes. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
No, wrong thing.
The museum will be closing in 10 minutes. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't see the goddamn helmet.
The museum will be closing in 10 minutes.
I get the fucking
Good
hint.
night, ladies and gentlemen. The museum will be...
Okay, this is the entrance, so we will check this out. From here, it's over to here.
Do browse the library for books about Saxton and beyond.
Oh, come on. What is that? Here we go. Ooh. Here.
That's not right.
Here we are. Alright, well, let's try it again. Not much movement. Ooh. Northfield Church. Okay. What exactly is the point to this? Crown. Okay, the front entrance to Northfield Church. Headstones. Hmm. Thistles. I thought that was more of a Scottish thing. Unless they like showing off plant life. Who knows? Acre? Huh. John Perry. Okay. And it begins again. No. Yes, I know. The Saxton Warrior. The battle helmet was discovered along the southeast coastline after coastal erosion destroyed a large stretch of the crumbling natural sea defense. The helmet is thought to belong to Ganwulf, son of Aldwulf, and brother to Pendraid. Ganwulf is believed to have ruled the area now known as Saxton, although his crown and dynasty are unknown to modern history. Yeah, of course it's a replica. Oh, come on, shut up.
The May Day Fair will be held on Saxton Shore this Monday.
I think we got enough info. Yeah, I think we got enough. Alright. Okay, folks, we're gonna leave it off here. Yeah, I guess some of those books will be the ones that I'll be reading in addition to the ones at the hippie shop. Now, guess we know a little bit more about what the three crowns mean here. In our next episode, we'll be talking with Nanny Noah, because I'm sure she has a lot to tell us about this shit. So long and stay beautiful.